Hello and welcome to your reading for today. If you have found me completely by accident, I am pretty sure there's probably a message here for you. But for whoever is returning, thank you so much for supporting me and coming back. And oh my gosh, we've got lots of cards coming out here already. We got way too many, so I'm going to take these top ones and let those little ones stay there. Okay, so what does the collective need to know about before it happens? What does the collective need to know about before it happens? Okay, you got it. All right, so the first one that came out is redirect. New routes hide blooms, only your steps can unveil. New roots bloom, only your steps can unveil. All right, and then we have take a detour. Long roads teach what short paths hide. We have let it flow. Bamboo bends but never breaks. We have generosity. Give freely. Gardens flourish unseen. We have release. Limiting beliefs. Invisible chains are heaviest. Break them. Okay. All right. I might even just see about getting one more card here. One more card here for the future position. I'm going to take this one right here. Definitely a yes. Okay. So we're going to leave that will be the card, and the overall energy at the bottom of the deck is ask for help. Even oaks strengthen from collective roots. Okay, so this is what we have going on right here. And let's get some more information around these cards in the past. Collective, we have the redirect. What is this redirect about? New blooms will unveil something that your steps, as you're stepping along, as you're going along your path. Holy cow, okay, we've got a lot going on here. All right, so we have the moon, the lovers, and the Six of Swords. So so it says redirect, the new routes hide blooms, only your steps can unveil. So I see that you have decided to move away from some things in the past here. You're moving on to calmer waters, things that you knew that you needed to do a redirection here, and so you've decided to get on your way and, let Spirit guide you away from those things that were really unsettling for you and move on into calmer waters. Then we have the Moon card, which is all about deep emotion, so really getting to maybe the core of something. I also see with this Moon card here is about the supernatural or the mystical or psychic intuition, and it's also I see the balancing of the shadow and the light as well here with the two wolves, different colors. So I feel like you did a really deep dive here and decided to, when you made this move for calmer waters. So I feel like you moved away from things that were really not serving you anymore, and then you took a really deep dive here. Really connecting with your inner self. And I do feel, that you have made this connection here with your inner self with the Lover's card here. So this can represent really getting into that deep connection with higher self, or it could be too here that while you were doing this deep dive, while you were trying to balance your light and your dark here, or the shadow and the light, you could have a person that is by your side who very much loves and supports you while you're going through all of this. Okay, so it could be platonic, it could be intimate. Take it how it resonates for you. And then we have take a detour. So let's see if we can get some cards around taking this detour. What more do we need about this detour from the past here, Spirit? Any more messages on this detour from the past? So, oh, we have a couple of cards here. So we have the Ten of Wands. And we also have the Page of Cups. So what I am getting here is with this detour, like you saw an opportunity and you absolutely took it. With this taking a detour, because this road that you were on with this Ten of Wands was just really, really burdensome and heavy. And when you saw this opportunity, you were like, absolutely, I am taking a detour. I am, taking this long roads teach what short paths hide. So you have gone the extra mile. You've even, you've trusted yourself in taking this opportunity, even as you walked away from this burden. And so because you decided to do that, take this opportunity, it's like you've taken the long way around and have really learned on your journey. Even, just seeing how far she's come with all of this stuff, that because you've worked so hard and you've carried it for so long, you saw a way out of that with this opportunity, and you decided to take a little detour from that, right? Absolutely. And why wouldn't you? I would do the same, right? Okay, let's move on into the present moment with Let It Flow. Bamboo bends but never breaks. Okay, so what do we need to know about this Let It Flow card, Spirit? Any details for the collective on this Let It Flow? And with the Let It Flow card, we have the World. So you've absolutely come to a completion here. Where the bamboo bends but never breaks. Like, I feel like you've absolutely, everything that you've gone through, it hasn't broken you. You have found ways to get around absolutely every single obstacle that has been thrown towards you. You've been like water, and you've come out very victorious for being very flexible as you move through. And here you are now with this beautiful closing of this cycle, but it's like you are now being seen for, how flexible you've been, how you've been able to, excuse me, maneuver through all things here in life. So you are being seen here for this. Just by absolutely letting it flow, following spirit, being divinely guided throughout these trials and tribulations. So let's move on into this generosity, because I feel like you've been able to master all of these obstacles here in your life. We now see this this generosity that is coming your way here. And the first card that comes up is the Magician. So you are absolutely manifesting this, as well as the High Priestess. Wow, what two very powerful, powerful cards in terms of co-creating. So what I see here is this is also here in the present moment. So you have literally completed all of these things here from the past that has brought you into this beautiful Magician and High Priestess energy. And I do believe, even when I look at this High Priestess and we look at this deep dive that happened here in the past, you've really connected to your emotion and to your spirit here. And you are now able to take this divine guidance and really begin to co-create whatever it is that you're wanting. And maybe it is to be a generous person. Maybe it is to be able to have not only enough for yourself, but to be able to give more and more to others. This is a powerful gift here, I see. Like with these two cards together, these are two major arcana cards, with the Magician being in that number What number is it anyways? Number one position, that is what I thought it was, the number one position. And the high priestess being right behind it in the number two position. You know, give freely and gardens flourish unseen. So, like, this is what I think that you have been doing throughout your whole entire life. This is in the present moment, and you are now going to be gifted with these almost supernatural powers to be able to be guided divinely by Creator to help to co-create or manifest things so that you're able to give to others. This is beautiful because this really is about our life mission here, is to find out, you know, what our gifts are and how we can show them to the world. That is our responsibility. And I think that the gifts here that you have absolutely has been divinely guided, and you're able to co-create whatever this is for this generosity that you're planning to give freely of. And I don't mean give freely in terms of like there's no reciprocation, because absolutely there is reciprocation here. I do believe it is because you have given freely that there's forces behind the scenes here helping to co-create with you. You know what I mean? So I don't know which way you want to look at this. So say this is you walking along and you've been giving freely. And then we have here, it's almost like the divine feminine and the divine masculine are giving now to you behind the scenes because you've given so freely. So this is what's happening here now in the present moment. Awesome. So awesome. I love it. Okay, in the future energy, release limiting beliefs. Invisible chains are heaviest when you break them. Okay. We've got two cards here. So we have the Five of Cups here, which is about disappointment here. And then we have the Ten of Cups as well. So what I think is happening here is releasing these limiting beliefs, right? So I feel like in the past, or as you're moving into the future here, you have released all of these limiting beliefs. And it could even be around this generosity here, so around your lack or your finances, your money. But you are moving from the Five of Cups right into this Ten of Cups, like, because you have released all of those limiting beliefs here. Like, you can't get the message any clearer than this, quite honestly, here. And this is in the immediate future, so how absolutely beautiful this is. But it is because you are being divinely supported after allowing for this cycle to be completed by going with the flow. Remember, letting it flow. And now you're able to, Spirit is going to be generous to you because you've been so generous to others. And this is you now. This is how you walk now. Right now, this is how you walk. See how confident she is? She's like, yes, I'm in my power. It's because she's released these limiting beliefs here. She's let go of like thinking about all of the things that she didn't get. And so now, we see her moving right beyond that disappointment into this total emotional fulfillment with the Ten of Cups. I just love this. This is awesome. This is amazing. So you are this magician and you are this high priestess, right? This is the balance of the divine masculine, divine feminine. I just absolutely love that here. Okay, so then we have in the future position, we have a definitely yes, clear skies, guide, stride, fearless. So I just absolutely, what is this a definitely a yes about in the future position, Spirit? What is this definitely yes about? Definitely a yes. Okay, so I feel like it's this one. We have the Knight of Wands, and I'm going to take this next one here, and we have the Eight of Swords. So absolutely yes, you have totally released this being in this prison of the mind, this self-imposed prison of the mind with the Eight of Swords here. And you are now in this Knight of Wands energy, which is absolute inspiration and totally fulfilling you spiritually, it's a definite yes. You are leaving all of those things in the past here. You know, it's so very clear, you know, what you were disappointed about, what you were trapped in your mind about. You now have, you know, here you are, this King of Wands, and you have this beautiful Ten of Cups, so like a happily ever after. That is so beautiful. Absolutely amazing reading. I am going to get an angel card before we leave, and I just absolutely love this. Great work. And it is all about the faith that you have had. Like, you've just literally followed your spirit and emotion and done the work. You know, you've done the work here in the past. I see with this balance of the white wolf and the dark wolf. So you've balanced your shadow and your light. So what we have here is vision. Absolutely. Oh, okay. We have two of them. We have vision and we have middle path. So a positive outcome requires a positive vision. Visualize everyone involved in your present situation surrounded by light. Make sure to include yourself also. Your love has the power to influence and transform the current events. And it says, take the middle path. Embrace both sides. The middle path is the road to a balanced and more peaceful life. So when you're envisioning your vision, envision this middle path, because you've done this very deep dive here, and you've balanced out the dark and the light. So thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. My name is Trish. I'm sorry if I didn't say that in the beginning, but thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it, and sending love and light to all who are watching and supporting the channel. Thank you so much. Take good care.